friends and family members to watch that one. Empty gym here, Memorial. Off the backboard, nice play by Scottie.
You see Eason just able to...
He works without the ball.
Well, let me ask you a dumb question. Why not go back to that?
Well, you know what? I charted every one of Kentucky's possessions against all.
In actuality, he can't, but he did on the last one, or the first one, I should say. Meanwhile, the lead is 7, 4.5 minutes to go. It seems like Kentucky is involved in this scenario just about every game, right?
Yeah, I mean, this is a critical time for them, right? Can they get enough stops to create some separation? Or Scottie Pippen Jr.
Villanova old school point guard back you down with Scottie Pippen. And I liked it. Oh, that's so good. What a shot. White for Mike White in the first half. 3 game, we still have Dylan Dessou, of course, on crutches from Vanderbilt. One of their better players who's been out is Pippen. Knock off contact. Shot clock was at 9. Now it's down to 2. And there is Pippen Jr.
Hit more threes above and beyond that. What are you looking for tonight?
Well, all great upsets, the genesis starts at that arc. So other guys besides Pippen, who's more than capable, upsetting Alabama.
Right. Drive and kick. Pippen on another tray. Pippen on another make.
Frank Martin has the Final Four ring. He's got the national championship ring from his first year at North Carolina. Columbia native. And here is Pippen. Oh, with a nice move. It is Vandy by 13. And another turnover. Easiest 2 of the night for Pippen.
Wow.
And that's a foul.
Here's Pippen the other way. Breaks out of the pack and lays it up and in.
Jordan guarded by Harvey. Harvey got a piece of it. A run out for Pippen. Scottie Pippen Jr. will go back to the free throw line to A&M's dismay, and Vandy averaging about 24 and 12.
Yeah, and a good job by Savion Flag to just go get it. Buzz Williams has talked to him a lot about this year, about be a go-get-it guy. Good activity early out of Savion Flag.
Scottie Pippen Jr. will often have the ball in his hands. He's one of the most used players in college basketball, and he throws in his first
basket of the second half for Fulkerson.
Paul, how good is he just letting everybody turn and look at what's going on with the ball, and they kind of lose sight of him. And he just rolls down the middle time and time again. He has great...
Shocking. Pippen finger roll.
Mintz. Chance for Pippen to run. Beautiful reverse with the left. Smart. They've had opportunities late in games, and you spend 3 of those games and the fan base feels totally different about the way the season has gotten going.
Yeah, and all those games, the point scoring is low. They haven't been able to get over a good number.
Pippen all the way down the paint, and he gets it to go.
Lineups to Sue, Pippen Jr., Evans, Wright, and Brown. Cleavon Brown had 5 blocks in Vanderbilt's last outing. Deep 3 from Scottie Pippen Jr. He buries Dylan Dessou.
He also leads the conference tied with Jeremiah Tillman at 6 double-doubles. So Tolu Smith has been fabulous, and Scottie Pippen Jr. We'll see if the pace dictates a little bit for Mississippi State since they're in their home building. Vandy likes to get up and down because they shoot it so well and score a bunch of points on the offensive end.
Can Pippen make it 3 in a row? Yes, he can.
Michigan with the rebound. Mann, Lewis, and Locke are the guys they will look to as DeRucci.
Shot clock down to 3. Tapped around, but right into the hands of Vanderbilt. Here's Scottie Pippen Jr. Little crossover. Left-handed layup goes down. And Pippen.
Or during a game, they're well on their way here tonight. Cincinnati going to be looking to make some defensive adjustments, I'd imagine. Studi for 3 with the shot clock running out. Can't make it, and here comes Saunders on the run with that speed. Jump pass out to Davenport. Cincinnati put some full court pressure on. Vandy has done an excellent job breaking it so far. This time the Bearcats fall back into their half court. Commodores
find. Good job having your eyes up.
Pippen heating up. Back on here. We got a big one coming up against Tennessee. Trying to get primed for a big run in the SEC tournament.
Hey, Vanderbilt's not guarding Askew outside the three-point line. They're forcing Kentucky to take the shot.
Top where the weak defense side helped. Wide open shooter.
9 3-pointers in the first half for Vanderbilt. They're 9 of 15 from behind the arc. They've made 13 total baskets, 9 of them behind the stripe. Pippen Jr., he's feeling it. You could tell the moment it left. Both these teams love to shoot the three ball. There's one on the way off the rim. Vanderbilt back the other way, pitching a shutout after 2 minutes, leading 6-0. Pippen to the rim.
Scottie Pippen Jr. averages nearly 22 a game. He's got 6. Most scorers like to score, and they know when they don't have many points, and they don't know their average, but they know they need to be more aggressive. And there he goes, and their season, because that may be stretching a little bit too much. But when you lose by the amounts they lost to the 2 games before, then you're down 19 in that.
Guy that could come in and help the Commodores.
Yeah, Cleavon trying to just get healthy. Missed all the 2020 conference season with an injury. Played 9 games, averaged 9 points and 6 rebounds before he got injured. And, of course, now.
When you have so many new pieces, he's got 10 newcomers coming in as opposed to changing Scottie Pippen.
He now has 19 points, 4 assists. Not to mention he has those 26 points, but 4 assists. And he gets the layup.
Vanderbilt went off of Carter Collins. Thomas slobs it into traffic. Pippen Jr. catches, flips it over top of Brajkovic. And
the last person whose word I want to challenge here is Shane Foster's.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Brayley Albert into the game for Vandy, as well as Ejike Obina and Jordan Wright. So Harvey and Brown, a very short run in their first game, returning to action. And Vanderbilt continuing to rotate players through. Well, they've already used 11.
They're running their offense, trying to run this double screen away and get their playmaker the ball as they get a little bit of space. So everybody's watching. They're not just watching the score, and they're watching all aspects of the game in Nashville.
Ali misses the 3, and Melora Brown the rebound for Vanderbilt. He's got 5 boards in the game. Commodore big, transfer from Rice. Sat out last season. Also got 4 points today. Pippen works his way to a 3 and hits it. Scottie Pippen Jr. heating up.
You got to slow down a little bit, and you got to take the hit and power through that contact. Paul, this kid right here, Evans, I think is a very big key for the Commodores. Whenever he's aggressive and whenever he gets